Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we'll finish off our movement mobility series here. So focusing on chest, hips, and glutes. So the only thing you'll really need is a stretching mat. And if you happen to have a band, that will be helpful. But if you don't have a band, then we'll definitely give you some options as well to do some of these exercises without the band here. So we'll just go through a quick little warm up and we'll just start off side to side. Just kind of stretching out that low back and back to the middle. Just rolling out the shoulders and getting into an arm circle here. And a few arm swings side to side. And take a nice big step in both directions. Just get to some side lunges here. Nice stretch into that inner thigh. It's nice and easy. We'll do about 10, 5 on each side. And number 9, 10. Feet back together, lunging back, reaching those hands up. Once again, we'll do 10, 5 on each side. Feel a nice stretch into that hip. And number 4, 5, 6, I miscounted, 8, because I start with this side, 9, and whoop, 10, feet together, bouncing on one foot, reaching it down, stretching out that hamstring. So once again, we'll do 10, 5 on each side. Nice flat back, shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll just do some hip openers, some nice high knee, take it wide. Again, 10, 5 on each side. All right, last one, we'll move the other direction, so nice and wide, back into the middle. And last 4, 3, 2, 1. Final feet hip distance apart. We're going to reach it down. Big deep breath. Nice big stretch. Breathe it out. We'll do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. One last one. Reach it up. Stand nice and tall. And breathe it out. So we're just going to open up the chest a bit more. So we'll just start off. Swing your arms side to side. A nice stretch into that chest. Maybe you've been sitting a little more. These new restrictions, working from home, or if you're still working from home, and relax the arms to the side. So we're doing like a standing swimmer here. So what we're going to do, one arm up and one arm down. So we're going to pause at the top for like 1.5 seconds. Feel it into the shoulders, a bit into the chest. Relax here. All right, so we're gonna get into some chest openers here. We'll show you some stuff with the band here. If you don't have a band, you just need some sort of corner of a wall here. So we'll show you without the band here, especially if you're working from home. So we're just getting a nice stretch into the chest. So we're gonna find a nice standing position here. We have 2 options here. So find that wall and add a little twist. Feel a nice stretch into that chest. Neck is relaxed, or what we can do is we can get that elbow at 90 degrees, pinned against the wall, and turn. So this is without the band, and with the band here, let's just move this up. So same thing, arm is straight, adding a little twist, so getting a little tension here, so it's trying to like pull you back a bit here. Okay, or have our elbow up, 90 degrees, and twister. So we're gonna do about 10 breaths on each side here. So using that band or the wall here, we'll get started. So finding that position, you can change it up too. So you can do a set with your arms straight, and second set do with your elbow straight here, and it feels like 4 breaths. So neck is relaxed, just right at shoulder height here. We don't have to go any higher. Just feel a nice stretch into that chest. All right, that feels like 10. Take it to the other side. So, try to get back into the shot here. So just enough tension where it's not, you're struggling like this if you're using a band here or shaking. So we should just feel a nice little stretch from the shoulder, across the chest here. About 10 breaths, I think we're at 8. All right, and we'll relax here, shake it off, do a second one. Okay, I'm going to do this time with my elbow bent here. You can start with your elbow bent, and if you don't like that, go back into straight arm. If you found the elbow bent comfortable, then stick with that, or once again, sticking whichever one works for you. So I'm going to do my elbow bent here. So yeah, you should feel it into the front of the shoulder, into the chest here. So neck is relaxed. About 10 breaths, 10 seconds or so. 10 long seconds, I should say. Let's go. 9 and 10. All right, we'll switch it. Other side here. Whoop. Okay, so when you're ready, you can begin your 10 breath count, 10 seconds. So you can see elbows at 90 degrees. So, yeah, enough tension where we're not shaking. We can stay relaxed. It's lined up with that shoulder. Is that 10? Sure. We'll do 1 and relax. Sorry. So let's go back kind of into your arm swings here. See if it feels a little looser. Try the standing up and down here. Maybe it's moving a little better. Arm circle. So I really like that one for opening up the chest, especially we kind of spend a lot of time rounded forward here. So good one to open up here. So we'll jump into the hips here. So this one you need a mat here. If you have a yoga block, pillow, or cushion, to more for your knees here. So if you find that the mat's not enough cushion, then grab that extra support here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into a kneeling lunge position here. And kind of having our hips leveled here, nice and squared. We've done this in the past before with videos, so we're going to go through it again. So what we're going to do, start to kind of lunge forward and just hang out here about 5 seconds or so. Then we're going to come out of it and then getting a little deeper into our lunge here. So we're going to do about 5 rounds here, so 5 forward. So okay, and back. So hopefully with each one you're inching a little closer forward. If not, then that's okay. Just kind of listen to your body here. So number 3 here. So this is just a warm up here. And then I think this is 4. So I'm starting to feel a little better. And back. So last one here, then we'll switch sides. So I've definitely gone a little more forward here. So and we'll relax. Take it over to the other side here. So once again, level and just slightly forward. Just kind of feeling that hip, about 5 seconds, and back. And then forward just a bit. We're not overstretching, over exaggerating. So just listen to that body. Back. Might feel one side's a little tighter than the other. So and back. A little looser on this side here. All right, rock it back. Last one here. Then we'll jump back to the first side. relax. So kind of shake out those hips, see how we're feeling. All right. So we're come here, so maybe getting a little deeper here. So once again, find what's comfortable for you. All right, take a little bigger step forward. So yeah, this side definitely feels a little tighter for me. All right, back, coming out of it. I don't know if I'll be able to get my hands down on the floor today, but we'll see. So that's number 3, back. So we still want to keep that chest up. We're not rounding forward, especially as we start to get closer to the ground here. Always thinking about our posture. Last one. And come out of here. Let's take it over to the other side. So comfortable range. It's about there for me. Back. Ooh. Yeah, this side definitely feels looser for me. Okay, and number 3 here. All right, number 4, yeah. As you can see, I have to kind of, so as you can kind of see here, I'm still maintaining that posture, shoulders back, chest up, not rounding forward. And I think I might be able to get, so if my hands are down on the ground here, so you can kind of see how my shoulders are still back. I'm not kind of leaning, dropping my chin forward. So still thinking about that posture and back. So if you want to do this one more time, go right ahead. We'll jump on to some abductors here, just kind of coincide. So we have done this one in the past as well. So if you continue to need that cushion for your knees, please go right ahead. So starting on our hands and knees, bring that leg forward, and I'm just gonna rock forward and back. And once we find that tight spot, just kind of hanging out here. Once again, I still got my posture in mind. Hands underneath the shoulders. And then come out of it, kind of start rock back, rocking, finding a new spot. So it might be back for you, forward for you, so it totally depends on how your body's feeling at the moment. All right, come out of it, and we're holding for about 10 seconds, all right? So if you need to go into another one, go right ahead. Otherwise, we can switch to the other foot. So, yeah, so I think right here for me. So I'm just gonna hang out in this position about 10 seconds. Yeah, so like I said, this side might be a little different. For me, it's a little further back on my that'd be my left side. Right side here, a little tighter. So I'm gonna come out, rock. Once again, always got that posture in mind. We're not shrugged up. All right, come out of here. I'm gonna do one more for this side. All right, so we'll come out of there. If you need to do one more, as always, please go ahead. So let's just kind of see how those hips are feeling. So let's kind of do some high knees, hip openers, see how they feel. Maybe not as sticky as they were in the warm up here. So shake those hips out. All right. And then we'll get in some glutes here. So we're gonna come back into that tabletop position. If you can get into the pigeon, go right ahead. Otherwise, you can follow suit. So hop into a high plank, into that pigeon here. Neck is relaxed. We'll stay up onto our hands here. So we're gonna hang out for about 3 seconds in this forward position. And bring our hands over towards the knee. Once again, about 3 seconds or so. Slowly back to the middle, towards the foot. And hold it here for about 3 seconds. 2, back to the middle. Hold it for 3. So we'll go through another round here, then we'll switch it to the other side. All right, towards the knee. 1, 2. Yeah, back to the middle, towards the foot. All right, and slowly back to the middle. Okay, let's see the other side here. So into that pigeon, forward, 3 breaths, 3 seconds. All right, so let's come towards the knee. Woo! So it's a little tight for me. All right. 1, 2, and 3. All right, back to the middle. 1, 2, 3. All right. See how this, okay. So I'll bring my hands a little further out here. That's probably more than 3. Middle, slowly, towards the foot. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Come back to the middle. Shake those hips out. All right. We'll do it one more time on video as always. If you want to do a 3rd time, please go right ahead. So we'll go back to that first side. 1, 2, 3. If you want to go more than 3 breaths, maybe up to 5, that's totally up to you. So I'll stick with the 3. So 1. Feels like it. 2nd time, a little looser. Yeah. Whew. Towards that foot. 1, 2, 3. All right. So back to the middle for 3. Once more on each side. All right. Whew. Too much moving. 1, 2, and 3. Back to the middle, slowly towards the foot. 1, 2, 3, and we'll take it over to the other side. So starting forward, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Towards the knee. Yeah, I can definitely see an improvement here. As you can see, I've been able to kind of go a little wider each time. It was more than 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 seconds there. Just kind of give you an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Towards the knee. Okay. So again, listening to your body, going to that end range where it's nice and comfortable. You're not overdoing it. All right. I think that's closer to 5. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Coming back here, shake those hips out. Maybe just do some fire hydrants, see how your glutes and hips are feeling. All right. So we're gonna finish off lying on our back here. Let's turn this mat. Yeah. We'll get more into the hips here. So we're gonna lie down with our feet hip distance apart. We have done these in the past before. So you're just gonna have your feet flat and slowly start to drop your knees off side to side. So we should feel a nice stretch. It's kind of outside part of the hip here. Kind of one of my favorite ones to kind of get into that internal hip here. So just nice and easy. And you hold it for 2 seconds. If you need to, you can also bring your feet wider as you start to bring your knees closer here. So same thing kind of with all the other stretches we've been doing. Hopefully with each time you bring your knees over to the side, you're able to kind of get a little lower to the ground. All right. And last one here. And bring those feet back. We'll just end off with some deep breaths here. So just lying down, feet up, feet in front. I'm just gonna have my feet flat, just like there's a squat rack kind of in my way. Arms off to the side, feet up or feet in front. So just a nice big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Big inhale, number 2 here. Big deep breath, number 3. Big exhale. 4, big inhale, big exhale. One last one. Inhale, and slowly breathe it out. So where we're at, let's bring those knees in. Big hug. Start rocking side to side. Slowly massaging out that low back. And eventually where we can roll over onto our side and coming up into a seated position. All right. So that is it. Hopefully you've enjoyed these movement mobility workouts, especially with these new restrictions. Probably working at home a bit more here. Hopefully kind of help loosen you up, kind of get you moving around. So don't forget to go check back some of the other videos I've done with the movement mobility here, more full body here, whereas the last 3 videos here have been kind of more dedicated to three groups here. So enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you again next time.